Where we start in this next unit is with measures of central tendency, specifically the mean, median, and mode. When I get a data set like this, here I have 7 data points randomly ordered. The first thing I want to do is reorder them in ascending order. So 1 is the smallest, then 2, 4, 4, 5, 5, and 7. I now have my 7 data points arranged from smallest to largest. When I go to find the mean, that won't necessarily help me, but it will help me for the median and the mode. When I go to find the mean, I just want to add together all these numbers and divide by how many numbers I have. When I add together in my calculator 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 7, I get a total of 28. If I divide that by the 7 numbers we have, that tells me that my mean is 4. When I go to calculate my median, I should start by doing the position function. The position of my median equals n, the number of data points I have, plus 1 divided by 2. In this case, I have 7 data points. When I do 7 plus 1, I get 8. Divided by 2 tells me 4. That means the 4th data point in my ordered list is the median. As I count over 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4th number in my ordered list is 4. That's why it's the median. When I go to find the mode, really I'm just looking for which number occurs most often. Because these are listed in ascending order, I can see that there's 2 pairs of numbers, 4 and 5. So they're both the mode. This would be an example of a bimodal distribution. So I would list as the mode 4 and 5. If I'm now asked to create a dot plot, I'm going to start by making my axis. My lowest number is 1, my highest number is 7, so I'm going to put all of them on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to put a dot for every one. So there's 1 dot at 1, 1 dot at 2, 2 dots at 4, 2 dots at 5, and 1 dot at 7. That's our normal dot plot. They've now asked us to include the mean, median, and mode. So here both the mean and median are at 4. The mode is technically both 4 and 5, so I'd write mode something in between them, or possibly write mode on both of the 2 of them. For question number 2, we have a lot more measurements. N equals 16 total measurements here, all listed in these bars. Same way I did last time, I'm going to start by reordering everything. When I look, the smallest thing I see is 1.5. I don't see any 1.6s, but I do see 1, 2, 3 1.7s. So 1, 2, 3 1.7s. I don't see any 1.8s, but I see 1, 2, 3 1.9s. 1, 2, 3 1.9s. Next thing would be 2.0. I see 2 of those. 2.0, 2.0. After I get those out of the way, I'm on to 2.1. 1, 2, 3 2.1s. Now I'm on to 2.2. I have 2 of those. Finally, my last 2 measurements are 2.3 and 2.7. I now have my 16 numbers arranged from smallest to largest. Just to double check that I did get all of them, I'm going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. When I go to find my sample mean, it really doesn't matter that I put them in order, but it can't hurt. So I'm going to add together 1.5 plus 1.7 plus 1.7 plus 1.7 plus 1.9 plus 1.9 plus 1.9 plus 2.0 plus 2.0 plus 2.1 plus 2.1 plus 2.1 plus 2.2 plus 2.2 plus 2.3 plus 2.7. When I add that all together, I get a total of 32. I'm going to divide that by the 16 data points I have, and that tells me that my sample mean is 2. When it says round of 3 decimal places, that really doesn't make sense here. I mean, I could call it 2.000, but in this case, it gave me a whole number. When it asked me to find the sample median, I'm going to use the same position formula that I did above. The position of the median equals n plus 1, in this case 16 plus 1, divided by 2. That gives me 17 divided by 2, which is really 8.5. The way I want to read this 8.5 is it's occurring between the 8th and the 9th data point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In this case, they're the same, so we don't really have to average them. If, for instance, I'd gotten 1.9 and 2.0, I'd add them together and divide by 2 to find what the average is. In this case, 2 plus 2 is 4, divided by 2 is still 2. So the median equals 2.0. If I was asked to find the mode, here I have 1, 2, 3 things that occur 3 times. This would be a multimodal distribution, and I'd have to list all 3.